Hi everyone, I am Reading with Jack and today I'm here with a new book review, and this book review is on The Quest Begins by Erin Hunter. It is the first book in the Seekers series. As a lot of you will know, Erin Hunter is a pseudomorph of Victoria Holmes, Kate Carey, Cherif Baldry, Tui Sutherland and Gillian Phillip, and it was actually Tui who wrote this one. So Seekers is about bears, and obviously this is a little different to Warriors, which is about feral cats, and more recently Survivors, which is about dogs. The book is basically told from the different bears' perspectives in third person, and the chapters vary between Kallik, who is a polar bear, Lusa, who is a black bear, and Toklo, who is a grizzly bear. These bears are searching for safety and a place where they can happily live without any human interference or harassment. The major themes are relating to this, and they are stuff like environment and the impact that humans have on the bears and nature in general. And then, because all the bears are different, it's sort of telling us that it doesn't matter about anyone's differences, they can still work together successfully as a team. I think these themes really work really well actually as a children's book, simply because it will open their eyes, but to be honest, it can really be enjoyed by anyone. As you know, I love all Erin Hunter's books, they are absolutely fantastic. So I'm going to give the characters a 4 out of 5. I did think the characters were good, and there was a good variety of different personalities in there incorporated into each character, making them each very interesting and unique, really exciting to read about. I really enjoyed how all this was portrayed. I think my favourite is probably Lusa. She just seems to have this sort of humour about her, which is, to be honest, quite ironic considering the situations they're going through, and I thought this was really brought across in a great way. However, if I'm going to be honest, I still need a little bit more development. I don't fully connect with the characters right now. Obviously, as the series progresses, I'm pretty sure that I will develop more with the characters, gain more connections with them. This first book basically just lets you know the basics about each character, and then I'm sure that in books 2 and beyond, it will just get better and better. The plot's going to get a 4 out of 5 as well, and basically this is quite a slower plot to what I'm used to from Erin Hunter's writing style. She's normally quite a fast-paced writer, so I suppose this did seem quite strange that really only the basics had been sort of set up by the end of the book. Normally quite a lot has happened in each book. Though I do think that there was obviously a lot of themes to think about, and I think the slower plot sort of gave more thinking time, as opposed to just whizzing through and dashing through all the pages to see what happens. It's much more reflective as a read. Though I do still think a little bit more could have happened. It lacked a little bit of intensity and action that I'm used to seeing in any book that I really would want. Writing is also getting a 4 out of 5. As I've said, it progressed in a much slower style, and I didn't feel as much intensity from this read, and there were definitely emotions there. There was elements of sadness, and this was all brought across brilliantly. When there is really sort of sad emotion, Erin Hunter portrays this in an absolutely outstanding way. Obviously, they have a lot of experience with all the deaths and stuff from Warriors, and that experience really does help them to write, sad scenes in this book as well. I think descriptions in this book are absolutely outstanding. There is a perfect balance between description and dialogue, and there's never too much that you are intimidated by, but there's never too little that you want to know more. It's a perfect balance, absolutely fantastic. The perspectives in this book were obviously a little different to what I normally read about, and I think this really showed some good contrast between the characters, really brought that theme across that even though they're all different, they can actually work together. I do honestly think that there are some negatives to this, and I think that sometimes you're waiting actually a few chapters to actually find out what happens. And you really wanted to know from a cliffhanger quite a few chapters ago actually. You're sometimes having to wait quite a while because of the different perspectives. I think this sort of made the intensity in any action there really sort of just come and go. It sort of built up but then went straight away, and it didn't really flow well in that case. So the enjoyment is going to get a 4 out of 5, similar to everything else, and it is a very enjoyable read actually. I'm going to be honest and say it's definitely not as good as Warriors. Warriors is miles better than this. Obviously it's hard to compare because they are about different animals, but from the same writer, Warriors is definitely better. I just think in those books everything really flows and works a lot better than it does in this one. But don't get me wrong, this is still a great read. It's a very easy read as well. It doesn't take long to get through, and to be honest, I think it incorporates some great themes and some really interesting personalities within each character. It did need further development and a bit more action and intensity at times, but I am confident that because it's a series, that is all going to come in the future books. That obviously gets us to a mean average of a 4 out of 5, a very solid rating. It's obviously not outstanding, but it is still a really, really good rating. Don't get me wrong, 4 is never a bad rating. 4 is actually a really good rating, but you know, there were not outstanding points to this. I couldn't give it 4.5s or 5s. I'm definitely going to recommend this book to anyone who loves animals or anyone that's really looking for a nice, easy read. It doesn't take long to get through at all. And if you do read it, don't forget to tell me what you think, and you know, hopefully you'll enjoy it as much as I did, or if not more. So that is actually it for this book review. I hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to comment, rate, share and subscribe. Tell me anything you think about this. Did you like the review? Or anything you really want to say, just go ahead and say it in the comments. You're probably wondering as well, these glasses. I did actually get these glasses yesterday, and I'll show you what they look like, but I'm not too sure about them actually. They're very reflective as well. As you can see, they really reflect so badly on the screen. I don't even know if they look nice actually. They seemed okay when I looked in a mirror, but maybe they don't look very nice now. But tell me what you think of these as well. Do you want me to wear them or not? I'm going to try and get somewhere where they don't reflect as badly, but it's so hard because they're so shiny. I have literally been trying to find so many different places, and it's so hard. You can even see the screen reflecting in the lenses. They're not real glasses, by the way, but I'm really not sure if I should wear them or not in my videos because they are very shiny, and I'm not sure if it would irritate you if it was sort of shining throughout. I bet that would be quite annoying actually, but tell me what you think. I don't know if I look better like this or like this. So tell me whatever you think, and I will see you all again later.